Hey everybody, this is EJ Samuel, the Nipa Yinzer with PAFootballNews.com. I am at Riverside today for week 3. They are going to face off against Lakeland. So the Chiefs and the Vikes are facing each other. There's a lot of different narratives surrounding this game, but the big one is that both of them are unbeaten. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, I'm going to have to be a little bit interested. This is going to be a little interesting because, like Old Forge, there's no room on the sidelines. It's going to get a little weird. I'm going to probably have a hard time getting in and doing what I need to do as far as room is concerned. But I did talk to the athletic director. His name is Dan, and he is a complete G. He has gotten me taken care of. And once we get on the field and everything is settled, I'm going to keep it low-key only because I can't justify causing a scene and making a bunch of problems for people because there is not a lot of room for me to goof around like I normally do. So, we're going to do what we can in here. This is a very serious, intense game. You can, like, cut the tension with a knife because both of these teams want this game so badly. It's a nice little stadium. We are still going to take a tour, and I respect Riverside so much just because of everything that they do. And one thing that they do well, and look at that man right there. That's Tavion Branch. For those of you who aren't keeping tabs, Tavion Branch is going to play D1 football. He committed to Rutgers, but just recently decommitted, and there's going to be, he's going to commit somewhere else. Some have said Oklahoma, some have said Florida, some have said Pitt, and the big one is Penn State. Who knows? But we're going to see him play tonight. This should be fun. Let me get inside and we'll recoup. Okay, we are in, and I already visited the press box to get pictures of the rosters so that I can properly cover this game. This stadium is really cool, and I gotta be honest, I gotta shout out the AD for Riverside one more time. My man Dan, who has been fantastic. I mean, absolutely fantastic. He's been so accommodating. He got me on here, and he got me field access, which is great. So we're gonna be chilling. Looking forward to this. I'll show you the stadium. Now you have a little bit of time, so let me show you the stadium. Okay, look I am on the field right now. Look how narrow these sidelines are. This is what it looks like. The nice scoreboard. And then the away side with the home press box. And this is the home side right by the road. You can see this on the road, and I'll get the shot later. And that's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. So I'm really hoping that this all works out tonight in weather's favor, because I've heard there's weather coming as well. Band's here, cheerleading. They got a squad here. Look at this. They got a whole squad here. So, we saw Tunkhannock. Tunkhannock's a good band, but these guys are really hanging in there. And the cheerleaders are all synchronized and coordinated. Look, see? Look at that. And they got them down there too. So they've got a good turnout, which is great. It's good to see these kids get involved in stuff. A football game is not necessarily just showing up and playing the football game. There's a lot more that goes into putting the lights on, and you know, the referee's got to be here, but then there's also other entertainment, like the band, like the cheerleaders. So it's good stuff, man. It's really, really good stuff. There's a lot of pieces that go into making Friday night an experience. So I'm big time with them, man. All right. Let's conserve space and battery, and I'll talk to you later. Something that's really cool. Riverside pays a lot of tributes to the past players. Each yard line, 5-yard line, has some, not all, but they all have players on them. Look at this. That's awesome. Look at this one. The 30. We're not even at midfield yet. That's awesome. Okay, everybody, that is halftime here at Riverside Veterans Memorial Stadium. It is 7-7. Lakeland was the last team to score. Riverside went down, scored, not immediately. Both teams took a little bit of time. This is a defensive game. This is like, obviously, when you've got guys like Tavion Branch coming out here, obviously it's going to be a defensive game. Not to mention, and I don't like giving this light because this is not like a good thing, but it has been a very chippy, and I mean chippy game. Lots of late hits. I think there's been 4 personal fouls. There's been 2 sideline warnings. And by the way, Riverside knows that this is a big game. Same as Lakeland, because they both they both have packed their sides of the stands, and Riverside got so loud on the opening play, because Lakeland had the ball first, that they literally got so loud, Lakeland had to call a timeout because they couldn't even hear, and the offensive line was like, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. It was actually insane. Like, nuts. Never seen that in a high school game before. But this little place on the side of the road in Taylor was able to do that. So, that was cool. Other games around are also very close, so I guess this is a good. Week for sports. Good for high school football, because there's been a great contest this week. It's 7-7. Like I said, defensive game, chippy game, like really chippy game. Late hits, all that other fun stuff I already explained. I am kind of stuck on the field. This is going to be one of those episodes where it's like, not going to do too much. I may actually come back as a spectator. This year and get some extra bonus content. But it probably won't be in this one. This will probably be a lot of highlights. Besides that, I'm waiting to get back. And it is, again, 7-7 to the second half highlights.
It gets kind of tough for us because then we're like, we have to go see the guy. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Petrucci and our fine athletic director, Daniel Digwood. This is your state.
Hey everybody, this is CJ Samuel, PAFootballNews.com. I'm with David Nanowitz. He is part of a victorious Lakeland team that comes in here and, let's just be real, gets the upset, but gets it in a very convincing fashion. David, you came in here, new Riverside, I guess, was going to be tough, right? What's your thought process preparing for a game like this where you're in a hostile environment, you're on the road, and you're playing a team that is pretty good?
You know, all week the coaches told us it wasn't going to be easy. You know, we had to play a four-quarter game. It was going to be a dogfight. And they told us we're going to have to come out and execute every play on offense and defense. So, you know, I think we did that tonight. A little mistake, couple mistakes here and there, but you're going to have that in every football game. But the execution was there tonight, and great team win.
So you mentioned a dogfight. That first half was a dogfight, and then the second half, it looked like things kind of opened up for you. What clicked in your opinion? What clicked in the second half that made it a little easier to get ahead?
You know, I think it was the shape we were in. You know, we were in pretty good shape. So, you know, that was definitely a factor. And we have this saying called grab the rope. We're all pulling the rope in the same direction. We just all execute, all play as a team, we play together as a family. And we really did that coming out of halftime.
I mean, final question here. Lakeland has been rolling, and the momentum, obviously, no one plans on it stopping. So what's your recipe for success to make sure that this momentum continues?
You know, the bond in the offseason was great. That's kind of what pushed this momentum here, the confidence with each other, the bond we made in the offseason, all the hard work we put in the offseason. And still, we're going to put hard work in this coming week, and we don't plan on having it stop.
I am with David Nanowitz. He gets the victory alongside his teammates, Lakeland over Riverside. All right, that's it. By the way, I'm walking out. Look at this. I'm walking on the field right now because I just got an interview. Let's score a touchdown together. That's the stands. There's the other stands. Let's score a touchdown. Okay. On the 5-yard line here, set, go. Oh, I'm carrying the ball. Oh, look at me, I'm carrying the ball. Touchdown, and the crowd goes mild. But yeah, now look at it. It's a pretty cool place they got going on here. I love these little small town stadiums, man. And they've been wonderful for us. So, back to the car. Wait, I'm on my way out. I just wanted to highlight. There's another snack stand over here too. And look at, this is what their prices are. Just so we're, good prices, good stuff. Support your local bands, cheerleaders and stuff by buying stuff from the stands.